Hello and welcome back to Grime and Punishment. Grime and Punishment is all about showing you the work our enforcement teams have been doing to make the borough a safer place for you all. In each episode, we'll focus on a particular issue and explain the different steps our teams have to go through to get the results we all want. In this episode, we're focusing on our award-winning training standards team and showing you the work that they do to keep you safe. Whether that's making sure businesses don't sell corrosive products like acid to people under 18, or stopping shops from selling vapes that are illegal in this country. Local shops selling illegal cigarettes and tobacco that don't follow UK regulations is a big issue across London that we're working hard to stamp out in Barking and Dagenham. The selling of illegal cigarettes is often linked to organised crime and is not only an easy way for young people to get addicted to smoking or stronger substances, which could lead to serious health issues, but they could also contain deadlier substances, not have the usual health warnings, and often a tax isn't paid on them. Using intelligence gained from test purchasing initiatives, we look to send someone in undercover to buy illegal cigarettes. And our training standards officers regularly raid shops in the borough and look to see if the illegal tobacco bought. We spoke to training standards team leader Nazir Ali, who explained why it's so important to get these cigarettes taken off your streets.
Intelligence comes to us in various forms and various avenues. For example, we are an intelligence-led borough, so we have complaints coming direct from consumers, from residents through our council website, and it can come directly to us, or you can go through the Citizen Advice Consumer Helpline, the National Citizen Advice Service, and then they refer it to us. All those complaints gets logged onto our internal system and then allocated to officers for investigations. Okay, so once we get complaints about certain premises, we kind of try to do pre-raid test purchases. So we send in an investigator to go and buy the specific products. So we know the case is live and evidence is live for us. So when we go in there, that we're more likely to get the products that we're looking for. Once we've identified the suspects and the illicit products, we obviously have to eventually interview them under PACE at a later date. A case is prepared, and most likely these are repeat offenders, so we are definitely taking them to court. The sanctions are varied, depends on the history of the trader and the quantity of the goods seized, and all of that is taken into consideration. So under the tobacco legislation, it's there can be unlimited fine as well as up to 2 years in imprisonment.
During the raids, officers also look out for shops selling unlicensed medicine from behind the counter. These medicines don't follow UK regulations and are often bought from other countries. They could include things like antidepressants, antibiotics and steroids.
Well, what we're finding recently, there's some of these shops are supplying these unauthorised medicines, and we worked with the MHRA, as I've said, and these medicines can range from antidepressants, heart-related problems, sleeping pills, even Viagra, erectile dysfunction stuff. All of that's coming onto the market. These are like prescribed medicines, and they shouldn't be just given off the counter. Anybody can take it and not be used properly, and the adverse reaction could be, colossal. So we would definitely seize them.
In a recent raid, officers seized 8,660 illegal cigarettes and tobacco worth nearly £20,000, hundreds of unlicensed medicines, and one shop was forced to close after a minor was left on his own to sell alcohol. If you know of a business that's selling products illegally, please report them to trading standards at lbbd.gov.uk. In other news, our training standards officers also seized over 500 illegal vapes that were being sold to local people from 2 shops. They are now under further investigation and may face prosecution. 3 vehicle owners were fined after drivers of their vehicles were caught by enforcement officers disposing of cigarettes on the floor. There's no excuse to litter, and after being taken to court and found guilty, they received fines totalling £2,948. And finally, in December, our environmental enforcement officers issued 72 enforcement notices for things like eyesore gardens, unlicensed skips, and businesses not disclosing how they get rid of their rubbish. That's all for this episode. Make sure you look out for upcoming Grime and Punishment videos as we continue our work to keep our borough clean and safe for everyone. And remember, if you want to tell us about problems in your local area, please let us know in the comments below.